evaluating the meeting. I will not be evaluating the speaker, but I will be evaluating the evaluator. And now it's time to hear from our speaker today, Darlene Markward, DTM ×2. She is giving her speech from Pathways, Engaging Humor. Her speech, level 3 elective, Connect with Storytelling. Her speech, Mr. Timer, is 5 to 7 minutes. The title of her speech, The Bull and the Lion. To practice telling stories, Darlene will tell an old tale. Morals for daily living can always be gathered from old tales. As you listen to this story, think about life and what principles in life we can glean from a story. I present to you today Darlene Markward, Distinguished Toastmasters, with The Bull and the Lion. Please welcome Darlene.
Once upon a time. Oh, wait, this story doesn't start with once upon a time. Does every story have to start with once upon a time? Well, no, not every story does. This story is mostly about a bull. This farmer, he owned this bull. Greg can identify with that because he probably has a bull. This bull was the farmer's favorite bull. And the bull lived many happy years on the farm. But the bull finally, the farmer, he had outlived his usefulness, and the farmer decided to put him out to pasture, so to speak. The farmer had a forest on his property. So the bull wandered around in the forest, and this forest had many birds and animals. And so the bull was wandering around in the forest. He found a cave. Near the cave was a big pond and lush green grass. It was a perfect place to settle down, the bull thought. So he made the cave his home. Many days passed. The bull became quite healthy, grazing on the meadows and enjoying the stream and wildflowers and everything that comes with such a scene. He was happy and peaceful living in that cave. And he made quite a few friends in that forest. But one day, when the bull was resting outside of his cave, a lion happened to come by that way. This must have been in Africa or somewhere where there are lions. Around here. It would be a cougar or a mountain lion. Don't know what kind of a lion this is. Just a lion, that's all I know. The lion was happy to have spotted a bull after a long time. Aha, a bull. And he is so healthy too, thought the majestic lion, licking his lips in anticipation of a good meal. The bull too noticed the lion. He could sense danger. I must be on my guard now, the bull thought, and decided to do something to hide himself from the lion. So when the lion came close to the bull, the clever bull looked into the cave and called out, "Darling, do not cook anything for dinner. I have just spotted a lion. I am waiting for it to come near." When the lion heard the bull, he turned around and ran for his life. He wasn't getting that bull for his dinner. The bull might be getting him, and he was afraid. He didn't want that to happen. There was a jackal nearby, and the jackal saw the lion running heartlessly, breathlessly. "Why are you running, Mr. Lion?" asked the jackal. The lion told him all that had happened. "The bull has made a fool out of you," replied the jackal. And the jackal added, "Come with me. Together we can feast on this bull." But the lion was too scared to believe the jackal. Well, the jackal understood why the lion was hesitating to come with him. He said, "All right then, Tie your tail with mine and let me lead you to the cave of the bull in case the bull attacks. Then I will be the one who will get caught first, the jackal said. So the lion agreed to this plan of action prepared by the jackal. And then the lion and the jackal tied their tails together and off they set to the bull's cave. Both the lion and the jackal went near the cave where the bull was. When the bull saw the lion coming with the jackal, he thought, I am sure that cunning jackal knows that I fooled the lion. Without panicking, the bull cried out to the jackal, I asked you to bring me 2 lions. Do you want me to keep my children hungry? So even this time, the lion did not realize that the bull was again fooling him. He was terrified. He ran as fast as he could, dragging the jackal with him over the stones and thorns to the water over the creek. The clever bull outwitted his enemies and saved himself from the enemies. Both the lion and the jackal never returned that way again. Thereafter, the bull lived a peaceful and happy life with his wife and children. And the moral of the story is generally to distrust a foe and hold fast to friends. But there are some versions of it that take a political turn. The fable shows that the same is true of cities and people. When they're in agreement with one another, they do not allow their enemies to defeat them. But if they refuse to cooperate, it is an easy manner for their enemies to destroy them. The lesson of holding fast to an alliance against a common foe. Mr. Toastmaster,